G'day streamers, back today to play some Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. I've played a lot of the modules in here. Back today to play some Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. Now, I've played a lot of the module. That's better. I've played a lot of these modules in here. Contest of Champions I haven't played. Infinite Dungeons I've played around with, and that's what I'm going to play today. Kingmaker I've done. Pirates of the Sword Coast I've actually done multiple times. I played every different type of ranger that I've tried to play in there. Shadow Guard I have played. It's a very quick module and it really isn't very replayable. Witch's Wake is another quick one. Wyverns of Korma I couldn't play. I tried, I got to the jousting section and just could never win a joust, so there must be some trick to it that I didn't pick up on. Dark Ranger's Treasure, it's a very simple module as well, not that entertaining. Winds of Eramor I haven't actually played. To Air is Human I have played. The reason I haven't played Winds of Eramor, in fact, just playing these last three here, you don't automatically level up, so you have to have a character who's already at least level 5 to play any of those modules. And while I have had characters that were at those levels, I just haven't given all of those a try yet. But we're going to start in Infinite Dungeon, and we're going to create a new character, and I'm going to go with something that's a little bit different today, because what I'm going to do is, once this background animation, there was an update just a couple of weeks ago, and ever since then they changed a lot of the graphic stuff, and that background animation back here always takes a long time to get going when you get to this screen. I'm going to play I did a couple of videos on YouTube recently talking about different ranger builds and talking about strength-based rangers, so strength-based melee rangers using either two-bladed sword or scimitars. I talked about dex melee ranger using rapiers. I talked about the archery ranger, and I talked about, as part of the archery ranger, I also talked a little bit about the arcane archer. And I'm very much an archery sort of person. And the first few times, originally when I played Neverwinter Nights, I didn't like doing archery very much. It didn't seem to work very well for me, but I'm getting better at it, I think. But when I was doing those videos, I pointed out that some races are better at rangers than others. The race that everyone immediately thinks of for rangers is elves. And there's no doubt about it. They have, with their affinities for listen and spot, their hardiness versus enchantments, their keen senses allowing them to do search with no movement penalty. All of those things do make them good rangers. The fact that they have the bonus proficiencies in longsword, rapier, shortbow, and longbow doesn't really matter, but from a fantasy type of thing, everyone thinks of elven rangers or human rangers. And I've played other combinations. I've played half-orcs before. I've dabbled with halflings and gnomes, but I've said before, halflings and gnomes in the Neverwinter Nights series are not worth playing because of their restrictions on size and the sort of weapons that they can use. So they can't use a longbow, for example, so what's the point? Shortbows just don't do enough damage in my book. But I did mention that gnomes have this offensive training against reptilians and against goblinoids, and defensive training against giants, which is quite a good feature, along with their small stature bonuses to attack and AC and hide against larger creatures, and halflings have some of that with the small stature bonuses. They also have the move silently, and if you're going to build a ranger who uses that, then that's a good option as well. And I just like the idea of halfling rangers as well. But what I pointed out, and what I'm going to build today, is a dwarven ranger, because I pointed out that dwarves have those same offensive trainings against orcs and goblinoids, and defensive training against giants, and that works really well in with the existing favoured enemy that you can get as a ranger. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to go a little bit different. I'm going to try and build an archery dwarf using longbows. Now, most of the ideas that I've done previously about doing a dwarven ranger has been dual wielding, and in fact in Neverwinter Nights 2, I played around with a couple of days ago a dwarven ranger who dual wields dwarven battle axes, because they do 1d10 of damage each. So you're generally going to do more damage than a normal longsword, for example, which does 1d8, or battle axe, which does 1d8. And when I build those melee rangers, I generally carry some sort of missile weapon, and I generally carry a crossbow, or a heavy crossbow in fact, because it does that little bit more damage. It does 1d8 as opposed, sorry, 1d10 as opposed to the 1d8 of a longbow or the 1d6 of a shortbow. But I'm going to build a dwarven ranger, but there's no sense in building a dwarven ranger who uses crossbows, even though that does sort of seem to fit the image that I have of most dwarven rangers, but then I don't want to play most dwarven rangers. So we're going to do a longbow dwarven ranger. Yeah, don't know which picture I like, but that'll do for now. Ranger, of course. Alignment. I'm going to go neutral good this time. It doesn't really matter. In fact, I think in this infinite dungeon, it does not matter at all. I've said in the past, rangers are always good in my books, so I would never pick anything but lawful good, neutral good, or chaotic good, and I don't play lawful good all that often, so we'll leave it out. So the build, it's the same build I do with everything really. So ignore charisma, intelligence to 10 so we don't have any penalties, so that we get the full list of skills that we can get. Constitution, I'd start at 10, and then if I've got spare points, I'll move them later. Dexterity, we're going to want as high as possible, but I'll get it to 10 to begin with. Strength, I don't think we can put more than 4 points. Can't go any higher than 14 in strength. I just don't think there'll be enough points. Enough points available, so we should be able to get this to 18, and we've got 3 points left, but that's not going to be enough to go to full 16 in strength, so it's not worthwhile. I mean, it is, because that 1 extra point will allow us to carry a little bit more, and because we don't have that higher strength, we're going to be limited in how much we can carry. But we're better off spending the points for Constitution to get us an extra hit point, and then bring our wisdom up by 1 more, and that keeps us at a nice level there. Okay, so I like that. I mean, if I wanted to, I could drop dexterity down to say 17, and I could have kept, and that could have given me the ability to go to 16 here, which means I can carry more. If I get a bow with might, I'll do more damage. But it's really just carrying capacity at that point, and that's going to slow down my progression, my to hit ability, because I'll be using dexterity to hit for everything. I will carry a backup weapon, but it's more going to be to bash down locked doors or open locked chests than it is for anything else. And you can do it with a bow, but why waste ammunition on that when you can just bash your way through? So I'll go back to 14 there, get that to 18, and there we go, 12, 12. That's good. Okay, package. I'm going to select marksman, but I'm actually going to then go configure packages. I just have a habit of doing that. I know it doesn't really matter. So the abilities I pick, there's a lot that you can choose from, but the abilities I only ever pick, and I'll show you these in my YouTube videos. Spot, search, listen. So listen and spot help me to find enemies that are hidden. It doesn't just mean hidden. I can sort of detect that sometimes that there'll be someone in the room on the other side of the door. Search allows me, of course, to find hidden things, and then lore will allow me to work out what what I've got. Okay, so that's a good range of skills. Now I'm only going to get 1 feat to start with, so it is of course going to be point blank shot. And my favourite enemy, now there's a lot of options I could do here. I know that there are some fairly standard groups of creatures that you will see in this dungeon, but because it's infinite, there is so many different combinations, it's not really all that definite as to what you're going to get, although I could just keep restarting with this character until I get what I want. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play on the strengths that I've already got, and I'm going to pick goblinoids here because I'm already getting, as a dwarf, I'm already getting a bonus against goblinoids. I'm going to pick them as well, and then later on I'll pick things like undead or whatever I feel is in the dungeon a little bit. There may not even be any goblinoids in there, but if there are, we'll be doing hellacious amounts of damage against them. So there we are. That is our most of our build. Let's pick ahead. Even though my portrait isn't bald, I think I'm going to go for a bald character. I don't know, I sort of like that beard, but sort of don't at the same time. Yeah, let's go with that one. And I do sort of want darker hair than that. That'll do. That's good. Okay.
Get on them! Attack, I say!
See if there's any names that jump out at me. Tobo is not bad. I think I might go with, and I sort of picked up this name after playing Neverwinter Nights 2. In there you have Kelgar as the main character, and one of his cousins also starts with a KH in his name. I'm going to do Cousin, because it's short for swearing, sort of thing. Cousin Goblin Stalker is going to be his name. Yes, it's a ridiculous name, but there we go. And I don't care about the voice, so that'll do at this point. So let's go in. I'm not going to go through the cutscene at the start. Let's go and talk to Scrinkles. I need to at least start this adventure once without picking a ranger to see if this pet is still here, because if you go and talk to the pet, it'll then follow you, and I'm just not sure if everybody gets that ability or only rangers do. But anyway, I'm also not going to read through all of this. Timmy is clinically insane. There is no doubt about it, and I actually suspect, I haven't done any research on this, but I have my suspicions that maybe Timmy is actually Hallister, the wizard who runs Undermountain, in disguise, trying to sort of, I don't know, trick you or whatever. Okay, this is going to be a hard start because I sort of think that sometimes they expect you to have come in with a character with a bit of booty, a bit of money to do stuff. Okay. Seeing as I'm not going to be dual wielding, I don't have to use just light armor. So that's the first thing to note. just going to set things up the way I like them a little bit. I'm just going to move these out of my first page of inventory. Hopefully I'll be able to upgrade very, very soon to a better healing potion than those, because those are frankly terrible. And I'm not going to keep those swords. How am I doing? So I'm going to take a spear. Now the reason for this is very, very simple. The spear only weighs 3 pounds, but it does 1d8 of damage. You can look through every other weapon here, and that is the lightest weapon that does 1d8 of damage. And because I can only carry 116 pounds, I want to be able to carry as much as I can. So we're going to get rid of these, and we're going to take the spear. We have 78 left. Now it's tempting, but I can't afford it, to go to something like a chain shirt, at least initially, because that gives me 4 and 4 is 8 dexterity, and I've already got a 4 bonus to dexterity at the moment. The problem is that weighs 30 pounds, so that takes a huge amount of what I'm currently carrying. So the better option is either studded leather or hide armor, and frankly in Neverwinter, even though they only give you a total of 7, they weigh half of what that does. The studded leather still weighs the same, doesn't it? Yes, 15. Or of course I could go for just plain leather armor, which I threw away a minute ago, but I'd only get a total of 6, because it gets 2 armor class and a maximum of 6, but I've only got 4 bonus, so that would be 16 armor class, and that is not enough. Well, not good enough in my opinion. So I tend to like the look of the hide armor a little bit better than the studded leather, or at least lately I'm finding it. I like it just because it's a little bit different more than anything, I suppose. So there we go. That's about as good as I can get at this point in time to get into the dungeon. So we're going to go in here, we're going to open the door, and we're going to level up my character. So I'm hoping to do this as quickly as possible, but I am going to keep re-rolling until I get full health for all 5 levels, or 4 extra levels that I get. That's a pain in the butt. It's easy enough for the first 2 levels, but I just don't want to be too crippled. So 11, we'll see how we go. If it's taking too long, I will skip past it. So the next next feat that I need is rapid shot, and then after that I will get longbow weapon focus, and then I will look at crits for longbow, which is my standard way of building. So rapid shot, there we go, and we've got our 11 hit points there. We're going to go for dex. We're only going to add points into dex as we level up. Really want that 11, come on, let's make it nice and quick. Whoops, there and there. And there. Maybe I should have rolled this character earlier. There we go, there's the 11 for that one, and a final level. There we go. And one thing that I have noticed when I did play this previously, so what are we going to pick? Is it worthwhile picking orcs, which doubles up on our already existing, or do we pick something that's more likely to be in the dungeon? I think I'm going to pick something that's more likely to be in the dungeon. And I'm going to pick shape changes, because there are a number of lycanthropes and various things like that in the dungeon. So I'm going to pick them. We get a +1 bonus to damage. and it improves by +1 for every 5 levels. So that's cool. Oh man, so close. 9 points. Just give me my full HP. That's the one thing I really like about Neverwinter Nights 2 is you get the full at easier levels you get the full HP every level, which is nice. And whenever I played desktop, whenever I was DM anyway, we would do that as a standard way of playing, because it's no fun for everybody if I'm just going to remain in the warehouse very briefly. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to quickly save my character and save the game. Yes, whenever I DM'd, and this was a long time ago now, but whenever I did, I would allow the characters to get full hit points every level. I'm just going to make sure this dungeon is optimized for fighters, rangers, barbarians, paladins and monks, rather than just being the default settings. It just means that we get a little fewer scrolls and potions and a few more weapons, things like that. And this is Lord Antoine's Den, which means there's definitely going to be shapeshifters in there, because he is a wereball, I think. And I have played as far as seeing him once, and he was actually pretty easy to kill. But this is going to be, this first little bit is going to be rather difficult, because we don't have anything in the way of magical weapons until we can acquire them from killing something. So straight up, we're going to have to be very, very careful, and just occasionally when you start off, so just checking first, there's nothing around this first little bit. Just occasionally when you start off, you can open up a door and go into a room where there's a were-rat or a were-panther or something like that, and there's just no way that you can kill it, because, see, there's a panther over there. What else have we got? What was that one? Human cleric. Yeah, okay, we shouldn't have too much problem with these. Forgot to put rapid shot on my bar. And let's just set up a couple more things. Put detect mode there, and we'll put our spear down on there. Not that we're going to use it very often, and in fact we forgot to set up our first spell, which is going to be summon creature. And we will drag that down onto the bar so that we can use that at some point as well. Okay, cool. Let's set up rapid shot and start taking on Panther. Rapid shot, yes, is working. That's good. The doors here are a little bit of a pain. Sometimes it's hard to target things on the other side of the door. It'll actually just close the door on you instead. Not doing too well against this panther at the moment, unfortunately. We've hoped to have been hitting him a little more often. I'm not getting hit quite as often by him. Okay. I doubt he'll have anything useful. That's right, he doesn't. Okay. Let's take on the cleric. Oops, forgot to do... There we go, rapid shot. Barely injured. Oh, that's right, it's a short bow, isn't it? That's the problem with clerics. Healing themselves too damn much. Hopefully they're out of healing for the rest of the...
Vicious ruffian!
Come on. Whew, and we didn't lose Scrinkles, because we're probably going to lose Scrinkles fairly early on at some point. It's unfortunate, but it's going to happen. And it strangely takes a while to get your first level in this. Is there anything else in this? No. So the very first thing we're going to do now is head right back out. Because Scrinkles is going to die if we attack anything else. We don't want that. And I get a chance to sell up the stuff that I've got and maybe buy something more, even if it's just a few more healing potions or whatever.
So how are you enjoying the gun? Of course you can.
Okay, so what have we got here? Immunity to disease. Okay, even though, as I said before, this is heavier than I like it to be, we're going to take that armor because it's going to increase our armor class. Low light and one extra sorcerer spot. I might take the light just because it's a light. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so I got a few thousand. So let's see what we've got in here. There's nothing... He doesn't have any magical stuff yet, except for braces of safety. What are they going to do? Fortitude? No. Immunity to fear? Like, that's almost worth it. Cloak of safety. Armor class versus neutral evil. Yeah. Negative energy. But the main thing that we want, above all, is let's buy some more arrows. I wish they were enchanted, but they're not. And let's buy a longbow. So that's going to help us initially, because we're just going to do that little bit more damage. Okay. Still not much. We might... Oh, damn it, he's only got one. Wish he had more bless. These are next to useless at this point because we're too high a level. But I can't get anything else. Ring of anti-venom? Wow. I mean, it is likely that there's going to be some spiders around. So we'll see what happens. Okay, that's about the best we can do to begin with. So let's head back down and take it one more room at a time. Damn it, one of these dungeons where it doesn't remember which rooms you've been to. We went to that side last time. Let's go to this side this time. Let's just do a quick save so that we don't lose our progress if we get hit. Ooh, beautiful. That's what I like to see. Actually, I should have checked this earlier. Let's do the map. What's in here? The stairs up. A quest giver and an encampment. Now, the encampment doesn't always have merchants in it, and this one doesn't. Damn it. That's a pain. I don't want a nymph to hire. I don't want to buy a panther. And this guy, I forgot to heal while I was up with Timmy, so this guy will heal me for free. Or I could have rested in the tent, but it might not have let me rest because there are other creatures nearby. So let's come over to this door. Really wish there was a merchant here. That would have been so much better. Let me just check something here. Yes, that's all looking good. Very good. There we go. Okay. Can we see anything yet? Nope. Okay. Uh-oh. We're dead. We are so dead. because we don't have any magical weapons, and that guy is a lycanthrope of some sort. He is going to murder Sprinkles. Unless I can get a critical hit on him, I'm probably not going to do anything. There you go, Sprinkles. Wonder if any of these guys are able to help. Whoa! That worked out way better than expected. Shame about Sprinkles, though. Elven Cleric. Easy. You don't say. What is your problem? Why can't you shoot arrows at that guy? Oh, some funny layout. Oh wow, we killed him already. Yeah, look, it's not really cheating. Oh, that's nice of you to heal your friend there. I think you're a gnoll. There was nothing to pick up there. Okay. So, let's get this chest. And we're probably going to head straight back up to Timmy at this point and sell up again. Only because, yeah. Definitely will save, though. Shame about poor little Sprinkles. Really wish there was a merchant there. So annoying having to go up to Timmy. Because he is just so batshit crazy. There we go.
So how are you enjoying the dungeon? Of course you...
What do we got there? The random magical effects on items in this game is just so weird. Yeah, I'll keep Cat's Grace. Okay. So the other thing that we're going to keep in here, just head back down and let that spellcaster heal me. The other thing we're going to keep is the gems that we find, because they can be used to enchant things, and we're going to want to do that. So, this was the wrong room. No. Where's the encampment? Is that on the other side? Did I screw that up? Guess I must have. Getting turned around. Okay. There we go. Where's our spellcaster? There we are. Heal me up, please. Okay. Let's go down from here first, I think. Quick save again, because we just don't know what's going to happen. Hellhound, Dwarf Clerics. Don't know if we're going to be able to do anything to this Hellhound. Oh, yep, we can injure him. That's good. Oh, and a cougar. least he's not doing a lot of damage to me with that breath. Here we go, one down. Just come back into the room a little bit. Rapid shot again. There's another dwarf cleric over there somewhere, isn't there? Maybe? You're going to heal the cougar? It's very interesting. One down. One to go. That field, whatever it is she's got going, the minute it touches them, they die. That is just freaky. Okay, heal me up again, please. And let's... Whoa. Oh, that's right. Helps if you stop talking to them before you try moving, because that screws up the camera for some bizarre reason. Let's have a look. What's in the barrel? Okay, so I'm going to keep that gem. You can get like 300 gold for them, but I just don't know when I'm going to need one of them to enchant something. So, and the whip is a completely useless weapon. Okay, so that... Ah, it's a blocked exit. There we go. Can't go out that way. Totally useless. So let's come over here. Quick saving again. Couple of wargs. Sure there's going to be something else in there as well, but... And a were-rat. Damn it, I'm not going to be able to injure that were-rat. I might have to kite these guys back to the other ones. That is exactly what I'm going to do. Come on. Let me turn around and run. Incoming, guys. Do 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 do. Well, that was interesting. Here's the were-rat.
I'll kill you. You'll see.
There was the were-rat. Unfortunately, I'm not getting any XP for that, but hey, it works, actually. I guess it means that I should probably hire her.
I welcome and
9%. Look, every time I hire someone, they die within a couple of rooms. But at least this time, anything she kills will grant XP to me as well. You gonna come or not?
with you. Yeah.
No items. There we go. Okay. What am I doing? Back in here. Heal me, please, Mr. Spellcaster. He's going to get sick and tired of healing me soon. No, don't have enough stuff to sell up yet. Ooh, harpy. Great, I've been charmed. And then she stupidly attacked me. much in the way of loot, but at least it's something. It's better than we've been getting from the last few. Okay. Crag cat or halfling cleric? Let's do the cat first. The clerics seem to be holding back a fair bit lately. And doing that. Shooting at you and stuff. Am I? Yep, I'm in rapid mode. Good. Beautiful. Hit him. Let's take him out. Heal myself a little bit. Why couldn't you have done that like a minute ago? Okay. I'm just gonna... 1 second, folks. Okay, we're back. It's just a quick survey of this room. Make sure there's... Man, there's very little treasure around at the moment. I'm pretty sure we've done this next room already, so we should be safe enough to leave this way rather than going back the other way. It's time to sell up, so we'll head up to see Timmy and sell up.
So how are you? Of course you.
Okay, well, really didn't have much at all. What sort of helm is that? Not worth it. We're just gonna sell that anyway. Right, we got a bit of coin now. Wow, 20 grand. You don't have anything decent yet. And you'll still just have the same old stuff for weapons. No more bows yet. Looks like I have to clear out this first level, this first room, and go and find another room if I want to get some decent gear. Find another room with a merchant in it. So we've done basically the entire bottom part of the map, if I remember rightly. Just going to open up these 3 doors, just so that it sort of opens up most of this bottom area. think I'll go around through the other area, just in case there's something a little bit beefy around there that I can't damage because I don't have a magical weapon yet. I can always retreat into here again, although, you know, my nymph can help as well. So a quick save. Just got to get me some decent equipment. Oh, that's right, we've cleaned this room out as well, haven't we? Okay. So, what's in here? Just the exit. Oh, there's another door up here, though. What's up here? Actually, that's right, there's a quest giver somewhere here around here, isn't there? So it's likely to be here. What do you need, old pal? Oh god, it's a horror. I tell you, a horror. I really need your help. I used to be a much easier place to live. You can call me Norald. My organisation needs for you to travel to certain areas on level 2 and spy what's going on. When you reach the level, I'll update your journal. I need to accompany you. Yeah, that's fine. You can accompany me, and hopefully you won't die straight away. So let's head over here. Where's this door? Here we are. We've been in this room, so it's just this other little room up here. Okay. Quick save. And let's do it all again. Okay, that's different. Nothing bad here. Okay, let's head to the next area. Nothing in the starting room. There's nothing worse than the room that you come into being full of creatures. So let's just do a really quick... What's the map going to tell us? Quest giver, stairs down, and an encampment. Great. There's the stairs down, just here. Who knows where the encampment's going to be, but this area over here is already lit up. So let's go over here. What do we got? Wolf, dwarven wizard, half orc, barbarian. Gotta take that wizard out first. Bring some more baddies over there. Okay, that was interesting. That shot disappeared. Is there any more of them? I thought one of them ran that way. No, I guess not. We just got all these doors here to work through. Is there anything left? Nope, that's all of them. Okay. So we know this door here just leads to the exit. No, maybe it doesn't. Oh, that's our other quest giver.
I greet you.
Who the hell's are you? You look like you might have some skills. How about we work a deal here? I hate to reveal anything about myself, but you can call me Alos. I need for you to kill all the enemies in certain areas on level 1 and 2. Need to accompany you on the task. Not a worry. Whoops. Oop. I think I need to get this nymph killed, because I think it's slowing my game down a little bit. Actually, it's probably that stuff down there that's doing it. Right, so I did want to check some of this stuff. Shield of safety. Put you down there. Armor bonus against half elves or true neutrals. No, don't want it. Okay. Oh, that's the other thing. Why haven't I been doing this? Don't think I need to worry about any of that. She's just destroyed everything. Elven Wizard, Panther. Now we can go rapid shot. There we go. That worked reasonably well. Oh, that's right. We got 3 companions now, plus our summon. Ooh, you're locked. So let's just switch to the spear and bash it down. There we go. Saves a couple of arrows. What sort of armor is that? Can't tell. Can't tell. Death armor, ultra vision. Okay. Now we have a few companions. This level's turning out to be fairly straightforward.
Give me a hand. This is too much to carry.
Can you carry some stuff for me? Yeah, you can carry that and that. Strangely, once I give them to you, they become female armor. Full. Rapid shot on the sorcerer. Oh god. 2 sorcerers and a wizard. There's my nymph down. Take out the wizards first.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool!
Your life is forfeit.
Okay. We didn't do too bad there. I mean, we lost the nymph, but she was only costing us money anyway. Attack bonus versus Goblinoid. Oh my god, if I put that on my bow, I'm going to be doing so much damage against Goblinoids because I've already got the Dwarven bonus, the favoured enemy. I was really hoping that one of these rooms up here would be the encampment, because can't rest here. We're all a bit hurt. So my dire badger's near death, but I can always summon another one. The Gnarled must have summoned that ball. So in reality, I just need to heal myself. So let's just do that. Okay, and we'll save. And right. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be anything in here. Oh, yeah, there is. Oh, Prince of Thieves. Okay, guys, this is going to be fun.
To be eviscerated, fool!
Oh, yeah, and a mangy were right over there and a sturge.
No escape!
You're doing well.
Accept your judgment. Accept your judgment.
And there we go, we're done. Okay. Prince of Thieves, what have you got? Bludgeoning arrows +2. Extra range damage of bludgeoning, but they also do extra piercing damage. That's bizarre. I've got to see what they actually do. Bludgeoning arrow +2, but it says it does +2 piercing damage. That doesn't make sense. So anyway, yeah, that's a bit weird. And that's the door down. Stairs down. Okay. Let's head over this way. Doesn't look like the camp there, but let's head through anyway. Nope, that's definitely not a camp. We got rogue, lion, were-rat. Oh man, we've got a bunch of guys over there and something else over there. Let's just take out the half-orc rogue to begin with.
The battle is on! I drink your blood! I shall step to drink your blood!
There we go, one down.
Your judgment. Accept your judgment. Life is forfeit.
And we lost the guy over there.
Let's see what you've got!
And this werewolf is probably going to screw us up big time. Unless this Mold can do something about it, because we're not going to be able to damage him.
I've got you down! All fun and games! Die, you curs!
Almost there. And we took a crit as well. Where are we? Come on.
Critical hit, how you like that shit? Baby, that's what you get. Another critical hit.
There we go. But meaning to keep an eye out for them. Such a pain that just won't do as many crits
Someone give me a hand. This is too much to carry.
with this build because, and I severely disagree with this. This idea that oh, that's right, because he's got some of my gear. I've got to come down here and go to the encampment so that I can sell up. Hope there's a merchant there. Oh, damn it all, we're dead. We are so dead. Why won't I stop walking? What other potions do we have? Let's take that. Take that. And try and heal ourselves. Okay, so we died. Oh! No, I don't want to delete that save, I want to load it. Okay, back to our last quick save. I'm just unlucky that I haven't been able to find a merchant yet so that I can buy a magical weapon. And I just don't know where in the world the because the map said there's supposed to be a camp here somewhere. Yeah, there should be a camp on this level. And we've not been everywhere, but
Die! Die! I shall strike you down! Let's see what you've got! Let's go! Let's see what you've got!
Life is forfeit.
let's try and heal Alice a little bit. Oh gee, yeah. I said a little bit, I meant more than that.
Let's see what you've got!
You have earned no quarter.
Let's get rid of this badger. Doing better this time. Okay.
Oh, someone give me a hand. This is too much to carry.
Can you carry that armor as well? Yes, you can, with ease. And we'll give you that. And might as well give you that too. Okay. So there's nothing up that way, up north. Oh, trapped chest. Oh, damn it. So there's also a couple of clerics up here.
Okay.
Don't know what that does actually.
Everybody stay! You have earned no...
There we go. Now that we're out of combat, I can heal you a little bit better, hopefully. Still not all that great. There we go. Oh, there is some stuff to pick up there. Oh, that's right, we were getting into this chest, weren't we? Oh, didn't have to bash our way in. Bonus versus good. Really need to find this encampment.
Don't leave me!
Okay, chest.
I'll kill you. You'll see.
Oh, a dwarven war axe. And a baseball bat with rings around the end. Okay, here's the problem. I can't go through that door there because I'm gonna get killed. I can't rest anywhere. I think this door leads into the same room down there. This one just leads down to the next level, which we're not ready to do yet. So I think I've got to go all the way down this way. Oh, no, that's blocked. Got to go all the way down this way. Through here. And either go back to the next level and go to the camp and rest. We'll go through this door, which hopefully leads to the camp down here. So let's just do a quick save. It's locked as well, so let's spear the door down. Finally. And if nothing else, we have a spellcaster who can heal. Wonderful. Now, let's talk to you, and let's just take all of this equipment back.
Oh, someone give me a hand. This is too much to
Yes,
carry.
I know it's all too
Someone
heavy
give
for
me
you,
a
but
hand. This is too much to carry.
don't need anything else right now. Finish that. Okay. Let's sell. It's good against orcs. Doesn't do as much damage as my spear though, but it's almost tempting to keep it. Arrows of regeneration, yes please. Anything of regen. Bones, feet, cleave.
Someone give me a hand. This is too much to carry.
AC bonus +2 and dark vision, that's better than what I'm wearing. Okay. I'm gonna keep those for now. Unless I find something better. What we need to do now is find an anvil. Slashing resist. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Oh, that's a dim one. Camouflage, ultravision. Dodge first is good. Sound burst. Okay, what do we got there? More vampiric. They're vampiric +2, they're vampiric +1. They're normal arrows. I wish I could sell those at the moment. And they're bludgeoning arrows +2. In fact, I am just going to drop those. And I think... Let me just double check what this does again. +1 attack and +1 damage against orcs. Vampiric regeneration. Let's sell the spear. Okay. Let's see if there's anything better here than what we've currently got. +1. Let's just buy some of those as backup. Can never have too many arrows. Longbow +1. There we go. spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ring of Skill. What skill does it give you? Persuade. Nope, don't want it. Buy that. It's not going to do a lot. Only reduces weight by 20%, but it's better than nothing. Actually, it's almost worth. Let's just sell that one. It's almost worth getting 2 of those bags at this point. Sell them again later if we get anything better. Right, so we are wanting to go through this door over here to do the final room in this area. We can only go north or south from here, so we need to go north anyway, so eventually we're going to have to go up to that exit. So let's just do a full save and a quick save here. Actually, what spells can you give me? I'll take a bark skin. How much are you going to be charging me? Didn't charge me at all. Oh, 500 gold. Ouch. I think that'll do for now. I mean, I'd like more than that, but 500 gold is, wow, a hell of a lot. Just for a damn barkskin spell. Let's get my Dire Badger out again. So we know this room's full of stuff. Let's get to here. Oi! Why is the game not pausing properly? Rapid shot.
The battle is
Muffling
on!
wizard. There we go. Too much to worry about. Is there another spellcaster around here? Oh no, that's my Dire Badger. Not mine, but the wizards. And we are done. Time to clean up. And my puppy's at the door wanting to come in. Okay, we have killed all of that. Oh, no. There we go, my little badger helped out. just... oh, hello, Mr. Merchant. I was just coming to see you. You came in and helped us on that battle. Thank you very much, even though you're some weird harpy or whatever you are. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Right. Let's just talk this. There's a healer here, wasn't there? Spellcaster? Yep. Let's just get you to heal everybody again.
What?
Okay. So, 1, 3. There we go. And let's head up to the northern exit. Go to the next room. So the other thing is that there's a little gap up here, which suggests that there might be a hidden room. So we're just going to do a quick search. A, there's no guarantee that there's a hidden room there, and B, there's no guarantee that even if there is one there, I'll be able to find the entrance to it. But it can't hurt to go into detect mode and just have a little walk past and see if we find anything. I mean, the most likely places for the hidden doors are here and here. Sometimes you can stand there for 30 seconds before it'll find it. But I'm not wanting to stay around that long, so that's good enough. Haven't found it. Gonna assume it's not there. And sometimes you can see areas that are even lit, but you can't get to them. Maybe you can come back later, I don't know. Okay. Let's just see what this says about this level. Oh, nothing. A quest giver, and that's it. Okay. This room is going to be full of baddies. Yeah. Wolf, wolf, crag. It's not too bad actually. Dire badger, crag cat. It's just all beasts.
All fun and games.
Didn't seem like it there for a minute.
You have earned no quarter.
Ortano for Digamar.
And we're done. Okay. Don't suppose we can rest here. Of course not. can do to save some weight, because we can't sell anything on this level. Worth a try. Nope, neither of them know how to heal. Okay. Let's summon my badger. Before we go through this door. And of course, let's quick save. No, I said quick save. What do you know? An empty room. Nothing in there. Okay. That goes nowhere. That's bizarre. Right. Whoop. Where at? Dwarf fighter, panther, warg, elven warrior, lion, halfling cleric. I think the where at the moment is the most recent danger.
I shall strike you down!
Accept your judgment. And no quarter.
I shall...
And we just clean up the last of them now. And we're done. Once again, you're near death. Let's give you a potion as well. That should do enough. No. Okay, one more then. The rest of us are doing good. Right, no other goodies in this room. And a couple of exits, so let's see what's over here. Hey, quest giver. What do you have for me,
Yes?
Leodore?
What do you want?
Gotta help me out, quite quandary, since you haven't helped me yet. You can call me Leodore. Tour of areas on level 1 and 2. Need to accompany you. Yeah, sure, you can accompany me. More the merrier. that's our way out over there, so we'll head this way first and do this area which we haven't explored yet. Let's just quick save again. Rapid shot. Switch to Earl because he's going to be the more dangerous target. What does it say about Earl? He's near death. Hostile. The most common of the lycanthropes, werewolves are also the most complex socially. While some lead solitary existences, others form complicated ritual-bound societies. The nobles, including barons, countesses, duchesses, earls and marquis, are a group of shape-changers who have set themselves up as a council of rulers over all lycanthropes. Well, he's dead. I think we're good. Yep, there's more of them over here somewhere. Oh no, Amish Wizard is dead. Okay, now I think we're done. What have you got, Earl?
Someone give me a hand. This is too much to carry.
Yeah, give me a minute and I'll try and reduce the weight a little bit. Not that I can do a huge amount. Thankfully, we do seem to have found
Someone
everything
give me
on
a
this
hand.
level.
This is too much to carry.
Okay, let's have a look.
Someone give me a hand. This is too much to carry.
Helps a little bit, but not enough really, does it? True neutral, we're going to sell that. So let's leave that there actually. Reflex, yeah, sell that. What's that one? Don't know yet. Let's open that one.
Someone give me a hand.
Yeah,
This is too much
just not
to
enough
carry.
not enough to help. But what we can do is talk to Alice here, open her inventory and give her that bag. And suddenly we can carry things again. Let's come up here, check the gnome wizard for gear. What sort of ring has he got? Reflex save throw, no thank you. I mean, I'm sure it's an okay ring, but we will find way better soon. Might as well just sell it for now. Right, let's head over this way. Ooh. Door's trapped. Let's back off.
I'll kill you. You'll see.
Rapid shot so we can do it quicker. How are we doing for arrows? We got plenty. Here we go. Save before we go to the next level. what's on this level. On this room, I mean. A puzzle and a quest giver. Damn it, I think I've got to go back to this one here so I can sell up, because I don't want to be carrying all this stuff around for this long. So let's get through here. Let's go back and sell up. Trying to remember where the room was on this level. I think it's straight down through this door here. And then through this one. Here we go. There's our merchant. Spellcaster, let's get our bag back from Alice.
Oh, someone give me a hand. This is too much to carry.
Right. I know that sensor of air elementals is probably quite good, but I end up just forgetting to use those things. Whenever I have them, I end up carrying them around and then I never use them. That's actually not bad. I might keep those for the moment. That's the ones I just sold. They're no good to me. Just double check that there's no hide armor +2 of safety. Chain shirt +2 of dark vision. Carry more that way. One less armor class, but you know, belt of regeneration. Can I afford that? 16 grand. Yes, I can. More than afford it. Armor bonus from chaotic evil and regeneration. I am definitely buying that. Don't need any more regeneration. I've got some, so that is good. Still haven't found a cloak I like. I think I might leave that there. I might save and call that a stream. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.